What up, Kings? Hope you're well. In this video, I want to talk about how AI is already saving agencies thousands of dollars each year in online advertising execution teams. So let me share my screen and I'll show you with details and some numbers on exactly how agencies are doing this. So the first slide that I'm showing you here is a typical org chart of most of the bigger agencies out there. So think about WPPs, Publicis, Omnicom, Dentsu, the big players, big dogs. What I've noticed is most of the smaller agencies, the mid-size or smaller, they would copy this org chart. But this org chart is already expired. We're in 2025 and most of these org charts were created pre-AI. But now with AI, a lot of these job roles are being impacted now. So starting at the top, obviously, the big dogs, the managing directors, CEOs, those guys are about to get richer. Because now with AI agents, a lot of these guys that are being impacted, that are color-coded in red, a lot of people are about to lose their jobs because there's so many AI tools now that can replace a lot of these people. I'm not going to go through every single team, obviously, but I want to just focus on the media team. This is the team that actually does the execution of the campaigns once client services has cleared it. So as you can see, in a typical agency, especially the big guys, the big players, they would have a team that kind of looks like this. So if you're a smaller agency, obviously your sort of teams are not going to be as big as this. But for the most part, this is what, the kind of job roles look like. So at the top, you would have your chief media officer or head of media. As long as they're armed with the right AI tools, they're going to be just fine. In fact, they're going to start making more money because they're strategic thinkers typically, unless of course they're stupid, they're going to get wiped out because it's very easy for the person above them to get a new AI tool to replace them. So this team structure is going to have to be flatlined. Next comes the media directors. And of course, that's the salary amount on average. Based on Glassdoor, some agencies will pay more for the media directors and some will pay even less, I've seen. And the ones that pay less than that, garbage. Next, you would have media planners. There's nothing stopping these two roles to be blended together. So head of media and the media director to be blended together so that person can just use AI tools to do all the media planning or shift all the media planning to the media buyers. Why do you need a media planner in 2025 when you already have a media buyer that has access to tools in whatever platforms? A lot of DSPs right now, they already have media planning tools that can help you come up with a strategy. So if you hire the right media buyer and the right trader, they can do a job of a media planner. Just give them the right AI tools. You don't need a media planner anymore. Search and social specialists, you will definitely need these. So we need somebody that is really good at Google Ads, Meta, TikTok, LinkedIn. There will be some impact, but for the most part, specialists will be needed. Next will be people that do sort of like creative tagging. These are ad ops guys. I don't think that with tools like Ad Creative AI, also when you look at tools like Stack Adapt, they're starting to build creative in the DSP that eliminates the need for an ad ops guy that does creative tagging in a platform like CM360. And then that creative tagging now, the trafficking part, can now be done in the DSP, or if you have a platform like Lexi AI that does campaign executions in Meta, you can build creative that way as well. So you might not even need an ad ops guy. You might not need to pay $75K a year. All these ones here that I've highlighted in red will be heavily impacted, while the rest of these ones become more efficient because of AI. That means with the right pivot, an agency can easily save about $260K in salaries. So when it comes to this pivot, I don't think agencies have a choice anymore. This has to happen because if agencies don't do this, they won't become competitive in 2025 and beyond. As the big players start to pivot, as your competition starts to also pivot, it's going to be very hard for you to be competitive because your clients are going to be asking you, what are you doing with AI? And, you're going to be managing the same budgets with an inflated team. Because of AI, it's very easy for a team of 5 to outcompete a team of 100 if they have the right AI tools. So you, as an agency owner, you might have a staff of 100. Let's say you're a mid-level to smaller agency. You might have a staff of 100, but your competitor might have 5 people that have the right tools, the right AI agents that can work nonstop. It's hard to compete with that. So if you're ready to work with the best when it comes to retooling with the right AI tools, schedule time. I'll put a link in the description of this video. Talk to you soon.